Hey guys, Bumzilla112. Making this video on HESH today, and it's more opinions. It's got some, I got some factual stuff in here, but like I said, it's mostly my opinions on how HESH is actually working in game currently, and why I think that it's working as intended. I did find on the internet, however, some information. Trying to find information on HESH is a real pain in the ass. Finding information on explosives in general on the internet is probably not a good idea. However, I did find some information on this on a PDF. I'll go ahead and leave the graphic up on here. Ballistics and ammunition. It's that's where I found it at. And if you want, you can go on the internet and get on the FBI hit list with me. And yeah, so I'm just going to read something out of it real quick. Upon impact, the shell walls collapse and the inert filling in the nose absorbs the shock, allowing the plasticized HE to spread against the target. The instant this occurs, the base detonating fuse activates, detonating the wad. The very powerful shock wave caused by the crosshair gap presented reverses itself and travels back through the armor. Okay, I'm not going to read anymore because we all know what HESH does. HESH hits the target, intended target, goes boom, causes all kinds of bullshit to happen inside the tank. Wounding individuals inside the tank, just total mayhem, right? And that gets to my point. Do we want HESH working as it was intended to? Do we? Me personally, I don't want it. And yeah, do we want HESH to be a consistent heavy hitter? No, absolutely not. And here's exactly why. Well, I'll explain myself why. We have an extreme diverse amount of ammo in this game, right? We've got armor piercing cap, armor piercing ballistic cap, armor piercing cap, ballistic cap, high explosive filler. We got HVAP rounds. We got armor piercing discarding Sabo rounds. We got armor piercing discarding Sabo fin stabilized rounds. The list goes on. Of course, we got right here high explosive squash head, HE or heat, and high explosive anti-tank fin stabilized. We have an extreme diverse amount of ammunition, and do we want one round overperforming? No. So if there are little hiccups here and there, and on this video it shows proof, especially this part right here, that you're not going to get a consistent response from HESH. And I'm fine with that, because it allows balancing. If it wasn't that way, this round would be so overpowered that no one else would use anything else different. And with just doing these tests, it changed my mind. Before I thought, HESH needs to be changed. I don't think it does. Not at this point. It's balanced well. It fills a certain void. This is a round that is meant to take out crew members. It's not meant to take out components. You're supposed to be head on, straight up with another vehicle, and once you get yourself in that position, you're guaranteed to be knocking out crew members. You're guaranteed at sometimes to be getting one-shot kills. So, yeah, this round doesn't ignore angles as much as it should in real life. But again, that comes to the question of how realistic do we want our game to be? Do we want it ultra realistic where, you know, everything that happens in real life should be happening in the game world? Or do we want it to the point where it's a game, a game for me. This is the side I stand on, so I'm gonna be kind of one-sided on this one. Do we want it to be fun? Because in my honest opinion, if HESH was working like how it works in real life, that wouldn't be fun. High-tier gameplay already to me is annoying as shit at times with the ATGMs. Those things piss me off. HESH rounds, I use them from time to time. I don't use them consistently. And that's the way I like it. Because it's not the one round that I go to. I use all rounds. Okay, I'm having a difficult time with HESH today. Or, hey, you know, in this situation, HESH is going to work perfectly for me, so I'll switch over to it. I like that. I like having that choice. And I don't like having the one round fits all choice. Now, that being said, the economy issues that you run into with certain other rounds, and we all know what I'm talking about, heat fin stabilized rounds are so fucking expensive, it is ridiculous. A lot of people can't afford to be firing more than 10 rounds per game. And, yeah, I think that kind of stuff needs to be changed in game. You need to take away the concern about economy and just allow people to have fun, for God's sakes. And that's the whole point of this video. Yeah, HESH does ignore angling to a certain degree. When you yourself, relative to the other tank, are angled too much, you're not going to get the pen that you want. If you want a good penetrating shot, you're going to want to be face 100% head on, you know, head on, straight up and down with the enemy tank. That's just my opinions, and that is just my experience with HESH. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If not, you know, you can go eat shit. I don't care. No. Yeah, leave your comments either on my YouTube channel